Hey guys, welcome to That Awkward Show. My name is LJ Galvan, and today we're going to be discussing Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go was released on July 6th by Niantic and Nintendo, along with the Pokemon Company that's been running the show since 1996. Ever since its release on July 6th, Pokemon Go has been insanely popular. People of all ages are playing it, but the most people that you see in the streets nowadays is adults, because they're the ones catching all the Pokemon. So as you've seen by now, the Pokemon Go game is not like the Pokemon games that usually come out for the Nintendo consoles. The goal in this game is to capture as many Pokemon as you can and take a hold of gyms. Nintendo was not going to make this like the regular Pokemon games because they want to keep milking that too, so it makes sense. And if you want to compare it to a Pokemon game that already exists, it probably would be a little bit more like Pokemon Snap, in which you can just take pictures of the Pokemon, but in this one at least you can choose the environment, or it's a little bit funnier places that you wouldn't expect them to be.
Wonderful!
So Pokemon Go has been getting really good reviews because it's a very fun and different kind of game that Nintendo has put out there. But also, people have been hating on it a little bit, just because that's what everyone's been talking about lately. Also, it's been causing all sorts of problems, accidents, people are getting into cemeteries, people are getting mugged, people are driving into trees, so it's a little bit frustrating for the rest of the people that don't play Pokemon Go, but it's really fun. So let me explain real quick the basics of the game. So in order to play this game, you basically just need an iPhone and to download the app. It's available on the iTunes Store or on Google Play. It doesn't really come with a tutorial, but I think it's a little bit self-explanatory, since the essential thing that you have to do is just go out and walk. Like the usual Pokemon games, you start by meeting the professor that's in charge of this region, and this region is our world basically. And he explains what Pokemon are, so he sends you on your quest, seeing how you capture your first Pokemon really easily. The best part is you can choose from the original starters Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Besides doing a lot of walking, what you want to do is visit two types of places, Pokestops and Pokegems. In this game, there is no Pokemon centers where you can take your Pokemon and heal them. So what you want to do is go to a Pokestop where you can get Pokeballs, potions, revives, and other useful tools that will help you along your way. The other places that you'll be able to encounter on your Poke journey are Pokegems, which are basically places where you can battle other people. But first, when you reach level 5, you'll be asked to join one of 3 teams. Team Valor, which represents Moltres, the red one, Team Mystic, which represents Articuno, the blue one, and Hufflepuff. Team Instinct, which is represented by Zapdos, the yellow one. Both the Pokestops and the Pokegems have been already said by a previous game that Niantic did before called Ingress, and they managed to put them in really interesting places. The essential ones are usually historic landmarks or paintings or murals. You can find them at museums or fountains, but they also got creative, so sometimes you'll find them even at dispensaries or cemeteries. You know, gotta get that Weedle. So like most of you, I've had it since its release, and I still think it's a really fun game. You get to see all the classic 150 Pokemon. It's encouraging people to get out there and get exercise and be more social. Like the original games, you can give your Pokemon cute nicknames. Like, for example, my first Pokemon was Charmander, and I of course named it Charo.
Gucci Gucci!
And then I got a Magmar with a combat power of 666, so I had to name it Satan. I think Pokemon is more popular than ever right now, and thanks to its 20th anniversary, they've taken a really good game and made it into a completely different interactive and social experience, and I'm pretty sure that we can expect more great things from Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. One bad thing though is that Niantic did not expect this level of popularity, and it's been overwhelming, so their servers have been crashing more than the people that are playing the game while driving. And another thing, did I mention the insane amount of Pidgeys and Rattatas that you get? at the beginning of the game. It's just like insane. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to just say hi or leave us a comment down below if you have any tips and tricks for other Poke trainers out there, maybe like a strategy on how to catch them better or where to find rare ones, or if you gave your Pokemon a really cool nickname, let us know down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.